Hi, Gemini. So we are doing general readings. This message is timeless. Whenever you choose to watch it, that's when it's for you. But because it is a general message, it may not resonate with everyone, and that's completely okay. Just feel free to check your moon or rising, okay? If you're looking for a love message, check your Venus. Gemini, in the future, your cards will be laid out. I'll have them pre-shuffled so we can skip all of this. I know people sometimes like to see the shuffling, but for the sake of time, I need to change some things, okay? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, what is the current goddess energy surrounding Gemini at this time? Again, Gemini, this message is timeless, so whenever you listen to it, that's when it's for you. Also, I'm using a new deck today, so bear with me on the messages. I'm still trying to dissect the imagery because I am somebody who reads the cards intuitively. I don't really go off of what the universal meaning is for them. I just see what the picture says to me, and then I say it out loud and give advice from there. Cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. Sorry, I was trying to see what that card was saying to me. So maybe some of you guys are feeling like you don't really want to do much right now. You'd rather just rest. Others of you have high energy right now and you want to do the most, and other people don't. That's okay. If you feel like you need to move your body, do it. If you feel like you need to rest, do it. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions, okay? Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What is the spirit animal for Gemini at this time, please? Spirit animal for Gemini at this time, please. Spirit animal for Gemini at this time, please. Like I was saying, the not this deck, the deck that I'm going to use for the full message, it coincides with the Rider-Waite deck, but it's the after tarot. So they've added some images to the main pictures, and I need to sit with them for a little bit just to see how they make me feel. That's way too many. So if you could please bear with me, because I kind of just jumped into using them. So far, the readings have been pretty pure. They've allowed me to see different things in the cards. So I like the deck a lot. It's just I'm just getting to know it and letting it feel my energy as well. Spirit animal for Gemini, please. Thank you. Hope it's just one. Oh, good. Octopus. So yeah, some of you guys feel like you need to get out and move around, maybe go jogging, maybe dancing, whatever the case may be. It's like that's how you get your creative juices flowing. Some of you guys are lacking boundaries, but that's not a bad thing necessarily. There may be some people that feel like it's a bad thing, but whatever. Yeah, I feel like moving around, getting your body. Some of you guys have your hands in a lot of different things, though. Like your focus is kind of all over the place. You have several different projects that you're working on. So maybe try to focus on one thing at a time if possible. If you feel like you have the attention span, the energy levels, even to do all of these projects at once, then by all means do it. You definitely have the creative capacity to do it. And some of you guys actually do have the energy levels to do all of these things. Others of you, you just need more energy to complete all of these projects. But try focusing on one thing at a time if you don't have those energy levels at this time. Okay, Gemini? So let's get the message. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors. What messages do we have for Gemini? I feel like for some of you guys, this is going to be about love, and I really want the focus to be on you. Again, if you need it to be about love, feel free to check your Venus sign to see what messages you can pull from there. Messages for Gemini, please. What messages do you have for Gemini? For some of you guys, with you having your hands in so many different projects at once, I feel like this can be a problem for some people. Like if you have business partners or people that are working on projects with you, they want you to just focus on their project. And you need to stand tall, stand strong against that and tell them that you have the capacity to do all things at once. Some of you guys do need to take a break though. Four of Swords. So this card does talk about taking a break mentally, okay? If you've been overworking, overthinking your work even, you need to divert your attention. If you've had tunnel vision on one of the many projects, try diverting your attention to another one if you feel like it's been too much to hone in on one. Or some of you just need to like take a break altogether. Again, honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. If you feel like your brain is just overloaded, then make sure you vocalize that to the people that you're working with on projects, or even if it's a relationship, make sure you vocalize to them that you need a break to get your energy levels back in check, to be able to do the job, the project, whatever, to be 100% in it. So bottom of the deck is the Page of Swords. Can talk about communication, like hurried or rushed communication. Somebody who is it's like a novice, right? Because they're just learning. It's a page. They're just learning. So somebody isn't quite sure how to communicate the need to take a break from a place, a person, or a project. Could definitely be a project, because I see a group of people back here approaching this page, and it's like trying to armor yourself. Like, what can I tell them to let them know that I don't really want to do this right now? Like, I need a bit of a break. Some of you want to take a vacation, period. More messages for Gemini, please. Two of Cups. Soulmate energy, reciprocity. Some of you guys do want to take a break just because you need to spend time with your family. Again, somebody could be overworking, and in the process of you having your hands in so many different things, you could have neglected a lover, a soulmate. And so you need to go on vacation with this person. This is something that you've gotten clear about recently. Maybe they vocalized it to you. Maybe they have told you, we need to spend more time together. And you've taken inventory of what they've told you and realized, yes, we do. And so now you have to stand up against the people that you're working on projects with, people at your job. For some of you guys, it's your parents. Like for a young couple, somebody needs to take a stance against their mother or father trying to come between you and your counterpart. Okay, wow. Five of Cups in reverse. So in the upright, there is somebody kind of drowning in the background right here, in a sea of emotions, and somebody's ignoring them because they're focused on some other things, not paying attention to the Two of Cups, right? Again, Two of Cups. Somebody else needs your attention, not these projects, not the celebration. Somebody could have been celebrating and going out dancing too much, and your counterpart is just like, can you pay attention to me? And so in the upright, now instead of ignoring that person that is drowning in a sea of emotions, that's wanting your attention, you're actually acknowledging them. With Temperance being at the bottom of the deck, Temperance talks about balance, practicality, and emotion. So yes, hard work. If you work so hard, especially with the 8 of coins being underneath that, if you're putting in all this hard work, you should be able to play just as hard. You should be able to be with the person that you love, or do the thing that you love to do, on top of working overtime and on top of having so many projects that you have to work on. Okay? Balance, heal. This is healing energy, because you're not just focusing on go, 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 go. It's also like, okay, but I also need to rest. I also need to make sure that I am pouring into those that pour into me. Because if you focus too much on work or projects or anything, any one thing, then it can become toxic. Okay? So try not to do that. Some of you guys are going out partying a little bit too much. Others of you are just working overtime. And your counterpart or somebody in your environment is just like, you need to take a break from this, spend time with me, especially because the first card that comes out, the Four of Swords, has somebody, as you're resting, there's somebody there. Some of you guys just need to spend time with your family, or your mom or dad, or somebody sees that you're overworking or over partying, and they just want the best for you. They just want you to replenish, take time out to rest. Really balance yourself out, like not stretch yourself too thin. More messages for Gemini, please. More messages for Gemini, please. Some of you guys have asked your boss to take vacation time, and they've been considering it, like waiting for a while to give you an answer, and it's like, you need to know. So some of you guys need to go and communicate with them, like, hey, do you have an answer for me? Because I really am trying to like spend time with my family or my partner or whatever the case may be. Again, the boss, the Emperor. This could be your energy too. This is Aries, Taurus energy for me. Somebody who's grounded, wise, learned a lot of lessons early in life, took inventory of those lessons, kept the things that worked for them, got rid of the things that don't. They're heavily armored though. This also can be a father figure, a boss, again, somebody who is a bit controlling, but they're only controlling because they do feel that they know what's best, because they've had so many battles in their life. Also with the Six of Swords, somebody who has moved into calmer waters, who's coming out of a place of mental anguish and anxiety and like choppy waters. Somebody who's now somewhere where they can be safe. It's solid. There's no rocky, choppy waters. They're solid. Okay. So now we have two major arcanas out side by side, Temperance and the Emperor. Somebody who, I think you're trying to control your environment, or somebody is trying to control your environment because you know it needs to balance out, especially if this is in regards to a family, a loved one, or whatever. If you've been paying too much attention to one thing, you're trying to balance out family life versus career, and making sure that you guys get to where you need to be so that all is fair on all levels, work, family, everything. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess, honoring your emotions. Also somebody who takes inventory of their surroundings and uses their intuition to fill it out, to know what's best. So I think maybe somebody expressed themselves to you, Gemini. You felt the authentic tone of their voice and realized that they were serious. And whether it's a parent, a love partner, whatever the case may be, you've realized that they were serious based off of how their tone made you feel, and you're choosing to focus, like to shift your focus on the things that matter just as much as the things that you want to do. Because yes, honor your body and your energy levels and your emotions, but also if you care about people, if you care about this lover, this person that's working on you for like project partners, business partners, whatever, then you also want to make sure that you are honoring their emotions when they are being authentic with you. And you have great judgment with Temperance and the Emperor here. Very wise, very smart. You know when to balance emotions with practicality. You know if somebody is saying spend more time with me. You know whether or not they're being practical or emotional. If they're too in their feelings or detaching or whatever the case may be. You know. All right, so let's get a final outcome for Gemini. Is there anything else? All right, final message for Gemini, please. There's going to be somebody that makes you feel like you don't need to take a break. If that's what you want to do, or vice versa. Maybe some of you guys are like, I've taken a long enough break, or this vacation you want to take is too long. There's somebody that's going to make you feel like what you want to do is not okay. And you just have to make sure that you stand strong because you have the Cobra at the bottom of the deck. All right. Make sure that they know that you're not backing down because this is something that you really want. This is something that you really need because you need to make sure you're taking care of yourself and those that you care about. Final message for Gemini, please. Final message for Gemini, please. Okay, Three of Cups wanted to come out. Some of you guys really do need to just go on a vacation. Celebrate with the ones that you love, whether it's a love interest, like a actual romantic partner, your family, or friends. Final message for Gemini, please. Okay, well, there's one that flips. Seven of Pentacles. So usually the Seven of Pentacles talks about planting seeds and waiting for them to bloom. And at this point, Gemini, I think you're just like, I've planted the seeds. They're ripe enough. I'm going to take this coin and go on a vacation. At least one of my coins that I plant, like at least something that I bloomed is ready, is ripe for the picking. And so I feel like you guys feel like now is a good time to take a break. Now is a good time to go on vacation. Okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. Just make sure you don't rest too much because that devil energy is here. Try not to get too wrapped up in partying on vacation or spending too much time away from your projects because it can lead to you getting into an energy of not wanting to return to the projects or slowing you down, stagnation. Okay, it can be, this devil energy doesn't have to just be toxicity. It can also be a lesson to learn while you're taking this break, or if you take a break too soon. So really use discernment. Again, I think that you guys are fine. I think that you guys know whether or not this is an authentic break that you need to take, with Temperance and the Emperor here. And also paying attention to your feelings and those that you care about. I think that you're perfectly fine. Feel free to, if you feel like the fruits that you have, the seeds that you have planted are ripe for the picking, take one. Don't take them all. Don't take all your vacation time at once if that's what somebody's thinking about doing. Take some of your vacation time and go have fun. Just don't overdo it. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Gemini. I hope you guys got something out of this. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.